home again, home again.
So we're here at home, the home that I grew up in, and yeah, back in Fermanagh, so back where my childhood was, where I went to school, where it started. We've got Dad. Say hello, Dad.
Hello, everybody.
We've got Helen. Mommy. We've got Auntie Veronica.
Hi, everybody.
We've got Auntie Maggie.
Hello, folks.
And we've got Auntie Murray. So we've got 3 aunties. It's normally busier than this. Going back to my school is going to be interesting because Taddygar, I've literally not been there since I left. It's hard to remember being that young again. The decisions that you made after that, I guess nobody really could have thought, you know, where it would pan out. I remember we used to have a computer over there, and it was the first computer that the school got, and it was the only computer we had, so whenever we did computing we had to do it on that one.
Any of you have got any questions for Bernie?
Like, what was your favourite subject in when you were in secondary school? Was it technology and design?
So the subjects I did when I was in secondary school was maths, physics, technology and design, so I enjoyed all of them. I liked technology and design because it was like bits of hands-on stuff you could do as well as just the numbers, but yeah, because I liked making things. This was the school when I was here. This was all of the pupils in the school when I was here. And here's me at the end with my little fringe. Miss Cleary, nice to see you.
Oh, it's just delightful to see you. You were my first class when I came to Taddygar.
Yeah, I love
What a lovely class. Couldn't have had a nicer class. And I do remember about you, Bernie, very creative. In terms of drawing.
Really?
And the creative side.
It's really lovely to be back and see everyone.
Well, you have done ever so well.
Thank you so
Bernie.
much.
So congratulations to all your achievements.
Secondary school, obviously, I remember a lot more of that. To go back and see girls in the position that I was in and making those decisions and getting into exams and the different subjects. There's some teachers still exist, so it'll be really interesting to get their maybe more honest opinion on what I was like as a child.
This is actually Bernie, you probably remember. First year.
Oh wow,
Look
yeah.
at the picture.
Straight out of primary school.
Straight out of primary school.
I look very innocent there, don't I?
I think in first year I was doing an assignment for religion, and it was, I'm surprised I haven't pulled it up here, but it was an inspirational woman, and I was looking local, so I did you.
Oh wow, that's amazing.
And Mother Teresa, so that was a good comparison with the two.
Here's my old technology teacher, Mr. Mina, nice
You're
to see you.
welcome, Bernie.
I like this like engineering profile.
Yes, that's there to help maybe inspire the engineers of the future, the girls like yourself.
It's good because I think when I was here there wasn't loads of chat about engineering.
No, definitely not, and it has now become something that is important, and someone like yourself is definitely an inspiration to the younger students. You can see here that a lot of these girls are using SolidWorks,
CAD
3D
stuff, yeah.
CAD package, yeah. And that's probably an element that has changed since your day here, where it would have been more hand graphics and the likes.
I'm glad to see what you've been taught has changed a bit and moved forward and doing more of the CAD stuff that potentially maybe puts some young girls off doing engineering. It's nice to see so much of the computer work happening. So we're here at the maths department, and it's nice to see, you know, like a careers board indicating where maths will take you and all the different roles that you can do out of maths, but it's just really weird to see me on the board and a bit of my story of what I've done and how I did maths, and you know, even a Sky Sports logo in there. I sort of felt your background for Man and Northern Irish people, you sort of feel like you're very shy to put yourself forward for things. My story on that was I wasn't going to apply to McLaren until my lecturer at uni told me to, because I just assumed someone else would get the job. But if you live your life like that, then you won't ever get anything. So here we are in Belfast, Queen's University, where I studied a Masters in Mechanical Engineering for 5 years. So we're going to have a little look round and see who we can find.
I remember being sort of a natural leader among the students.
Was I bossy? Is that what you mean?
I think you were. I think you're quite intimidating.
Professor John R. For me, I feel quite instrumental really in my decision to apply even to McLaren, I think, at that stage. And I might remember this incorrectly, but I didn't apply. And then I remember maybe about a week later you coming back and saying, why have you not applied? And I think without that nudge, I probably wouldn't have applied, because I just assumed I wouldn't get the job.
I felt just with the commitment that you had shown through the formative student project stage and into your final year, that you were obviously absorbed by the technology and the engineering, and felt that really you could acquit yourself well in the application process. I felt in those days you were, in a way, you were looking after some of your colleagues as well. You were maybe involuntarily, but extending those sort of that team ethos.
I think the idea of being, inspirational or role model or any of those things don't naturally sit well with many people, myself included. But I really see the need for someone, the need for those young kids to have someone that is like them, has been like them, done the same route, although much older, the same route that they've done.
She has come from the humble beginnings of a very small primary school.
She is an inspirational young woman. She is a role model for students.
It's just a pleasure to see a graduate from the university having such an exciting and varied career path.